And we are back. Day 2.
Day 2, my back saying fuck you.
With the POS in the back. POS's. Hey, how's it going, guys? And we are back with Brian and the Subaru. Heads are on, as you guys can see. The camshafts are on as well. Water pumps on as well. The sprockets. And pretty much what we're doing today is putting the valve covers, the intake manifold, intercooler, exhaust, and do you have the fluids? No fluids?
No fluids for today.
So no fluids, so it's not going to start up today, but it will start up another day. But for today,
Baby steps with this car.
we're going to go ahead and, and we also got to do the timing and the circle team belt and the alternator and the compressor.
That's why I didn't buy the fluids.
So we're going to do all of that today. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see
Or
what's
maybe
going
we
on.
do get fluids. Who knows? It
Oh,
all
way to
just
find
depends
out.
on her.
How fast we can do it. Let's go. Now we're going to go ahead and torque these lovely babies down. And we're going to go 7 foot-pounds. And that's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. So unlike the actual head, we'll have A, B, C, D, E, and F. So that's the way we're gonna do it. And of course, 7 foot-pounds. The reason being is these are limited to 7 foot-pounds because they're a different grade compared to the rest of them. Different length as well. These back ones here are going to be torqued to 14 in the end. So we're gonna go A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we're gonna go A, B, C, D. All right, cool. Let's do it. 7 foot-pounds. Foot-pounds, and again we're gonna go C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F. And then of course we're gonna install all 4 cam seals. Ta-da! There we go. Cool.
The missing link.
Yep. The other 2 that he didn't buy. He thought it was only 2 camshafts, but it actually has 4. 2 intake and 2 exhaust. Intake, exhaust. Intake, exhaust. It even says it on there. The right side intake,
you know what else I
right
see?
side exhaust.
You know what else I see?
Left side intake, left side exhaust.
You know what else I see?
What?
Headache. 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 And everything inside the car. Headache.
Yep. Now you learned your lesson. No Subarus.
Had to get me a DSM.
Cool, so we're gonna go ahead and continue with the valve cover. And the valve covers are pretty dirty. Keep in mind they have never been serviced. And of course we're going to go ahead and change the cord gaskets on them as well. And of course we have the new Velcro. These are the valve cover gaskets themselves. And then of course the inner seals that are found on the inside of the valve cover. And of course we're going to go ahead and replace the grommets that are from the bolts. And yeah, so first thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is blast it away, brake cleaner, dry it all up, and then hit it with the engine degreaser and finish with the brake cleaner. Once you do that, you should have a finished product like this, sort of like this, depending on how dirty it is. This could go for a second bath, and you know what? I will give it a second bath. So I have a little station set up here. Really, this is literally what you see is what I'm doing. Please make sure not to get this in your eyes because it does burn. It is hazardous. Throughout the whole valve cover. Pick up the valve cover. Leave it into the spots where the bolts go so no debris actually goes in. Ta-da! And of course, we're gonna replace these seals here. Boom, take them out just like that. We're gonna get our brand new seals. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and continue with the valve covers so we can go ahead and clean them up. As you see, this one's not in the most beautiful condition, but of course we're going to go ahead and clean it up. We're going to go ahead and replace the gaskets here. These little gaskets pop out like so. And of course these gaskets do have their orientation of going. Not sure if you guys can see that as a step. Let me show you a new one. See how that new one has like a line, top line above it? That means that the longer part goes inward. And we are also going to replace the actual gasket that is in here. This is the actual breather for the valve cover. Now keep in mind, this one that I do have here is actually broken. It has a hole in it. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this one as well. Let me show you the hole it has. See, there's an extra hole, that center hole. It's not supposed to be there. And of course, this one, when you buy the valve cover service gaskets, it's going to come with the valve cover gasket, the center ones for the spark plug tube seals, or the coil seals, and it's going to come with the cork one for the breather. Now this one actually has a rubber one. Personally, I like the rubber one. Well, it's a rubber plastic one. See that? Seals better in my perspective, you know, my point of view. And of course, this one's the kit also comes with the washer grommets for the actual bolts. See, the old ones start tearing up. See how they start wasting away? They start tearing up and stop sealing the oil. The valve cover service kit actually comes with them. It comes for both sides. Well, the whole kit comes for both sides. And the awesome part is, once you're done cleaning it, it'll look a little something like this. This one's already cleaned. I went ahead and cleaned it the best I could, of course. I mean, it's not going to be, you know, reflective shiny. You're not going to see your face in it unless you get the polished one. There is the new gasket. Here, the new 2 gasket with the proper orientation, thick side inward, small side outward. The cork gasket. And it's ready to bolt on to the driver's side head. Cool. And of course, the way that I got it cleaned is I went ahead and did the brake cleaner first, then the engine degreaser, and then finished off with the brake cleaner again, and got it looking like this. So there's no oil, of course, other than what's on my hand at the moment from touching the other valve cover. Right now there's no oil, and it's ready to bolt on to the driver's side head. Awesome. Just a friendly quick reminder, when you're removing the actual bolts, make sure that the grommet comes with it, or else you're gonna have double grommets and you're gonna be asking yourself, whoa, wait a minute, why isn't it going through? Well, guess what? You have 2 grommets, the old one that's on there and the new one that you have on the bolt. So when you remove it, make sure that the grommet comes with it. Grommet just pries right off, just like that. Nothing to it. Back again. Teddy's back. Don't pretend. Teddy's back. Teddy's back. Teddy's back. Teddy's back. To tell Ryan his car's a piece of shit. Teddy's back, guys. Help us on the Subaru. The Subaru has the valve covers on. Look how shiny they are. Look at my work, bro. You gotta admit, I did a sick job.
Fucking mint.
I did a sick job. TGVs though. Valve covers are on full. Brian's over there being the maid on the timing covers. Washing them, pre-soaking them, laying them out to dry.
Yeah, dude. Gotta get all that grime and shit off of it. And then I'm going into that right now.
So you ready for the intake? Let's do it. Full send.
Full send?
Remember, don't forget the turbo part.
Yeah, the turbo inlet. Slide it in first. Yeah, it's over there. Chilling.
And we are back to finally finish this POS here. That's been just sitting. Here's the homie Teddy. What's going on, Teddy? And of course, Brian, the one who's feeling the hurt emotionally, physically, and economically.
Mentally,
especially in this recession
Sponsored by
environment.
Chase Bank credit card.
For now, until it declines.
Haven't been declined yet.
Alrighty, and of course, always remember never to forget where the bolts go.
Don't blame me.
Where
I
you
touched
leave
the
them.
fucking intake manifold the other day.
I didn't even touch the bolts that were on the freaking side of the.
I wonder who that was.
That was Brian, because Brian's
Oh,
nitpicky.
What?
Brian's nitpicky, exactly. That's how I know. Brian doesn't like anything being on the sides of the freaking engine bay. You and Jose have a thing for that. I'd be like, I know. There's a reason to my madness. If I leave something here, it's because it goes lined up to here. But anyways, Brian's going ahead and we're gonna switch out the seals for all of the injectors because how rock solid are they, Teddy?
Harder than my. I can't say that on YouTube.
Harder than when I wake up in the morning. We'll just leave it at that.
All right. I was gonna say harder than
Working on a Subaru.
Than my Peacock.
than the peacock. Then
And then my goose.
than the goose. But yeah, literally, this is how they sound. And this is how they look. They're all trashed. See that?
Can we just come to a
Pressurized.
conclusion that the whole car is trash?
Yes, thank you. Oh, he said it. Subaru owners, there you have it. A fan of Subaru now calling it trash.
I'm not a fan of working on the.
I have made.
My next move is a German car.
That's right.
BMW. What? Who said that?
Okay, la ching. No aprende. Teddy said the BMW is gonna be the third time. Third time's the charm para que aprenda.
Hell yeah.
But in the end of the day, no matter how beautiful she may look, if you put lipstick on a pig, the pig is still a pig.
And her name is Peppa Pig.
All right, cool. So the intake is on. Make sure to disconnect the fuel roll side off of the passenger side in order to get it in there smoothly, because you won't be able to get it in there as smooth as possible. What is it, 14 foot-pounds for the
Yes, sir.
fuel roll? 14 foot-pounds on this
There's
one.
a website actually handy
On
that I found.
this
out
one,
about.
what you want to do on this one is go ahead and slide it through here on the driver's side first, so this little rail can clear the sensor, and then you're gonna put this side first and then bolt the other side over there. And of course, Teddy said, "You guys done?" And,
We did. We did.
So
That's supposed
we're gonna have to,
slide it under.
yeah, take that out, make it easier, shove it in, and then put it in through the other side. We'll be all right.
A
All
quick
right.
tip for anyone that is looking for torque specifications, just go to torquespec.com. That is TORK as in kilo spec.com.
Nice. All right, cool. So it's looking more like an engine again. Still a POS, but still an engine. When it gets to really get a talk, the talk is more durable than this.
¿Y esto dónde va? ¿Y este? Alternator. Right?
Yes.
Ah, you dig. We're fucking recording.
Yeah. Exhaust is finally on. Yeah. It wasn't hard, huh? How
Everything
easy
about
was
this
that?
car is fucking hard.
How easy was that?
Easy as taking off the shield.
Yep. Remember, guys, when uninstalling, take off the shield so it comes out easier, installs easier.
Wait,
it's a
this-
10 and a
The
212.
thing was, it came out easier. It just wasn't easy to put back on.
Yeah, because it's gonna hit with the.
What
With
the
the top
put on the
portion
other
of
two
the
cents
exhaust.
around on the fucking up pipe.
Yep.
So you could pass California smog. Oh my
Exactly.
God.
And then there's the intake manifold. Teddy went ahead and decided to take the studs off. Why? Why did we take the studs off, Mr. Teddy?
It's crooked. A little bit. That's why I didn't want to sit
Properly the first time. Yep. So, 2 ways out of this. Get the new studs or just send a graded bolt down there.
No, 3 ways.
So, burn it.
4 ways. Don't buy a Subaru.
Don't buy a Subaru. So, yeah. So, but now it's sitting good and flush. We got the little 2 bolts that are in there on the center portion.
I have to put on the O2 sensor.
So that'll hold it down for now. So yeah, cool. It's coming along together just fine.
No, it's not. Nothing about this car is fine.
Not even the owner.
Nope. Nothing is fucking insane.
Yeah, we're getting there. Ready, ladies and gents? So a massive discovery, which of course Teddy was just like, really, dude? Brian actually still had the old TGVs saved up, and guess what? The studs were still there, and they were pretty darn new. Teddy had to take a beer break because he was disappointed.
I'm a big disappointment, guys. Get used to it.
Spark plugs and coils already in. Keep in mind the white connector is in the front. Passenger side has the black connector. TGVs are ready to go. Both connectors connected. The gray connector is going to be the fuel injectors with the little horns pointing up. Same thing for the other side. White connectors go towards the front and the black ones towards the back. Same thing with the TGVs. Black connectors are for the TGVs, gray for the injectors. So we're gonna go ahead and put the timing gears on finally, and of course we rearranged the wiring to make it cleaner and better.
And simplistic and easy to access.
Absolutely.
But it's a Subaru, so
Do it better.
don't get a Subaru.
Don't get a Subaru. So, what's going through your mind?
Las beaches.
Let's be. Teddy said, slowly but surely, it's still looking like a piece of shit.
You're not lying. What'd you say, Johnny? About the pig reference?
It's a lot of makeup. It's a pig, still a pig. It's POS, still a POS. A slow POS too.
So essentially you have 2 slow cars.
Nah, the buck can beat this one.
Alright, cool. So there's some hope for me, I guess.
Yeah.
So I need to know.
Subaru, Subaru, you always end up in the junk. The junkyard, you'll forever stay. Because you are a Subaru. Watch out. There goes a blown head gasket.
There goes an owner in the mental asylum.
For real. Surprised you're still alive. So for all those Subaru owners out there, or for those of you who don't quite realize it, ever wondered why a Subaru owner always vapes or smokes?
Because they own a fucking Subaru, that's why.
The stress is so much,
dude, I would
that they gotta smoke.
I would want to do something, but I don't think it's legal for YouTube terms and policies. You know, just like I just want to go skiing so bad right now.
The reason why Subaru owners smoke or vape is because so much stress goes into fixing one, and it always breaks down, and it's so unreliable. And then when you know they're in their final form, they let their hair grow out.
And their beard. Someone take you to the mental asylum already.
POS for the win.
Have it?
These are the camshaft sprockets and the crank sprocket. These are aligned. This one's aligned right here to a little notch right where the sensor's at. Alignment and alignment. Off alignment. And the reason being is that this one is under tension, so this one will rotate. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put the timing belt over, and when it comes to this last crank sprocket, I'm gonna let it rotate, but since it's going to carry it, I'm gonna let the belt catch it in the center. Yeah, don't forget, we torqued these to 72 foot-pounds on them, so yeah. Then after that, pretty much set with timing. After it's the timing set, we can throw on the rest of the components, the alternator, the compressor, power steering pump, and we'll be done. Cool. Don't get a Subaru. Muscle power. Love you, bitch.
A little bit. Yeah, it's looks like a line right there. No. Line to me. Double check it.
You did it.
It's a line right here. It's a line up here. We got on this side. You got that side?
I'm good on this one.
Ball key.
Alright. Who wants to do me the favor? Pull the trigger.
It's said and done. Once
Go,
that's
go!
out. Okay, la.
No manches.
Pull it out.
Come on, don't be a bitch.
It's bending out. What the fuck?
You're bending out. Go, Jose.
Come on, Jose, show how it's done. You wait.
I'm telling you guys.
Is the e-brake on the car?
That's what I want to fucking know if you guys put the e-brake on.
It's your car.
Here's my looking disappointment.
I like turtles.
You're gonna need to get them like some savage Cuban cigar.
Cigars. That or another bug.
Cause that or another bug.
Good thing I don't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
That or some Mariscos. How in the fuck you guys get this shit in there?
It's coming out.
No, it's not. Did you guys bend the tip or something?
Chilling, toasted, and here we have the Subaru already looking like it actually has an actual engine.
It's just looking like a slow piece of shit.
You remember, makeup on a pig, still a pig.
You make a good point, my friend.
Timing belts on, belts are ready to, serpentine belts are ready.
But you know what I am excited about?
AC, you see this? Subaru owners, you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this.
We don't.
The heat is not going to do you any bad, all right?
But you know what I am excited about? Having the bug finally up and running.
Oh yeah, the bug's up and running. So he's got the alternator, the power steering pump, and the AC compressor ready to bolt on. Already bolted on, sorry.
Technically.
And he's ready to put on the serpentine belt.
Let's just connect everything right here.
Yep.
You know.
Look at that. Full engine, full blast, full send. Right there?
Correcto.
Correcto.
Correcto. Pero el papá de Johnny me dijera, cómprate un Mitsubishi, no seas pendejo.
Exacto. Un Subaru.
Ni mierda. No.
Ok, para decirte así, ¿qué existe más en Centroamérica? ¿Mitsubishi o Subaru?
Mitsubishi.
Exacto.
Trocas y todo el desmadre y carros. Neta.
Y te fuiste a quebrar la madre con...
Sí, güey.
Toyota y Nissan.
Y sí.
Y Daihatsu, imagínate. También en El Salvador. Puro Daihatsu.
Oh, sí. Oh, yeah, Daihatsu. That's true. That's true. The little...
Y los
the little
pinches.
troquis.
Y los Hyundai también son populares. Allá en El Salvador.
Y sí.
En Guatemala hay Benz.
Yeah.
Hyundai.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Guatemala
yeah.
gets the sick Mercedes.
Oh, sí,
las
yo he
camionetas
fijado.
de Mercedes
En
las
Guate,
agarran
sí,
allá.
Allá los vasos en Guatemala son Mercedes.
Yeah.
Mira, está más alta clase que nosotros y nosotros aquí con cucarachitas. No mames.
Pura madre, ¿no?
Está culero.
Vinimos como dicen, Guatepeor, ¿verdad?
Ya.
No, estamos bien malos.
Vienes de Guatemala que era Guatepeor.
Okay, Guatepeor is what the fuck.
No.
Son of a bitch. Saludos, güey. Estuvo chingón ese. Entonces, yo estoy como dijo usted ahorita, what the fuck? ¿Qué es esta madre?
Y sí, es un Subaru, man.
Che, dolor de cabeza.
Y sí. And welcome back. We are here once again. And we are going to finish the Subaru finally. He's finally enthusiastic. Not really, guys. He has lost all hope on this car. I have too. I have lost hope on all Subarus. And Teddy has too. He doesn't want to see another
we're hoping
Subaru
that.
in his life.
And that.
You guys see that one?
No,
That was a pretty gnarly bug right there.
This right here. And that.
Cool. Then we got the homie Teddy, who's gonna be doing some doors today. He's gonna paint the doors for the bug. So that's gonna be pretty dope. Right? How do you like it?
It's just clean as fuck.
Hella clean.
Too long to tape off the windows.
What happened?
Tape off the windows. Or full set.
Full send. Full send, no taping windows, just full send it. I just want to see how it comes out. Literally, I just want to see how it comes out. So this bug right there, that's a friend of ours. It's through Jose. His name is, well, le dicen el burro. But that's one pretty gnarly bug. It's 5 by 100. I think it's Porsche. I want to say it's Porsche. But anywho, that is one bad bug. Really bad. You can't see anything inside or out, like literally at all. Like you're out there at night, you're trying to drive. Yeah, good luck. This can't see anything out of it. So yeah, let's get started on this. And we're hoping not to have a 120 compression ratio like we did the first primary time that we actually ran this vehicle. Because we decided to go really, really fast and forget that it's a Subaru.
Can't keep up with the fastness. see, this is the rate right here of my arm moving. This is the rate a boxer piston goes. It's very slow.
You know? All noise, no action.
Kind of like Honda's, but just a better version of a Honda.
Yeah, but they don't blow head gaskets.
I like Ted's reaction.
One, the banjo bolt that is here, who knows where it's at, and then the washers as well. And Brian said he had searched everywhere and couldn't find it. So Jose called him out on his BS. And
Fake it till you make it.
Brian got the banjo bolt and the washers at a Subaru dealer. How convenient, huh?
Not really, because there's a shitload of traffic on the way to Santa Monica.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what dealers are used for, you know? I mean, maybe they sell microwaves and refrigerators, you know? Maybe parts for your toothbrush. Your electronic little toothbrush that you use.
Well, I'll be one son of a bitch actually fits.
Yeah. Yeah. How does that feel?
I feel like I have accomplished something good, at least for once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not even for once, because Jose told you to go to the dealer and find it. Because he gave you the part numbers.
Which I did, and I took my happy dandy ass over there. Alright, so vamos a poner un washer. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
We're going to put the bottom washer.
And just in case none of y'all speak Spanish,
And
yeah,
then-
I'm gonna put one washer on the bottom, one on the top, and call it.
One washer on the bottom, one on the top. Then the banjo bolt straight through. And
So
call it
anyone
there.
that wants to be like, oh my god, super guys,
in case you want
make
to
sure
be
you do everything beforehand. So that
correctly.
and correctly.
as well.
No Mickey Mouse stuff, because when I took off the.
Hey there.
Hey there, buddy.
I see you shaking them cans.
Como la primavera.
Yeah. Like I was saying,
Nice.
when we took the car apart, it had no washers.
Yeah, so now we're doing
Now
it.
we're doing everything correctly. So
Do it
anyone,
right the first time.
Right. So anyone doing something with a car, just always make sure to do shit beforehand.
Exactly.
That's why you save up a little bit of money when you purchase, and then have some left over after. That's why you negotiate with the other owner. Get some of that money to, work on your car.
Nice. Don't get a Subaru.
Yeah. Don't
Get a
Subaru.
Honda.
Don't get a Subaru and get a Bug.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah. Come on. Everyone likes Bugs.
Everyone loves bugs.
Especially that one.
We love
Don't remember
bugs. We love bugs.
that. Yes, we did.
And this concludes our. And here she is. She is almost ready. All she needs is the bottom radiator hose and this top radiator hose. But of course, we would have to purge the Subaru. But of course, it is now 1 o'clock in the morning and we can't make a lot of noise because we respect our neighbors. So this will do it for today. Catch us again tomorrow.
When you think you're almost done with it, it gives you blue balls. It really does. Look how close we are.
Really close. But that's the good thing, that like when we've actually started up, we don't need to do like anything that's a lot
All we
of
have to do
hassle.
is get under the car again and put on that bolt.
Yep. So the bolt we're missing is the actual bolt that holds down the oil drain and the coolant feed to the heads.
Yeah.
That's the only bolt that is keeping us away from turning her on tonight.
And then this right here.
Oh yes, absolutely.
get a different one.
We need to get a clamp for fuel pressure because that one will tear to shreds.
And say, I'm gonna head out.
And
what
then, of
time
course,
is it, Johnny?
it's
almost 2 in the
1
morning.
Yeah, it's 1 something in the morning.
We're working on this POS for like 9-10 hours, then
Mhm.
still nothing.
Just because the smallest things are the ones that keep us
And
away.
you want to do things right the first time.
Exactly.
Or else you're gonna be in for a bad time.
So unfortunately, because of that little bolt that was not placed in, the turbo had to come off. Luckily, this turbo has no type of shaft play. Well, it has a little bit, but not too bad. Nice little TDO for it, sponsored by Mitsubishi.
Fuck yeah.
And then trying to get back to that bolt so we can place it in there, and then when we turn it on, it won't blow up into a million pieces. And while we're at it, we're switching the gaskets.
That only
That
gasket
means-
is left.
That one, which is that crusty, and where'd the little crusty one go? That little crusty one right there.
We call this Krusty the Clown.
Oh yes. Nice. All right, go for it.
All right.
Am I on point? Let's see.
Hold up. We just did bleach.
Get the intake side in first.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, because once you get the intake side, like you can just drop.
All right, hold up. Motherfucker.
Push more on the feed line. More on the bottom. Yeah, the bottom feed line puede llevar más.
Okay. Let's see, Johnny, moment of truth.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of weight.
Yes! I'm on point. I'm on point.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, is how you measure shit, according to Johnny. Oh, you're a bitch.
Nice. Nice. There she is, fully complete. She is finally done. Turbo's chilling. She's done. She's ready to have her first roar in the world. Let's see how it comes out. Pray for it, Juan. Pray that it turns on.
Guys?
Hey, you moved everything out of the way?
Hey, guys.
What?
The church went all the way down.
Clutch went all the way down?
Yeah, like it's supposed to.
Doesn't want to come back up?
He lost hydraulic pressure.
Hey, you know what you need to do now? Take your engine apart, change the clutch. You might want-
Nothing turns on.
What do you mean nothing turns on?
Yeah.
Is your battery dead?
No, that's what I've been using on the bug, dude. Yeah.
So we had no power from the power distribution center, and they found out that this guy had he bolted
I was trying to
he
fix this
bolted
last one.
the power distribution to the block as a ground. Cycle it 5 times. All right.
Crank it over.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Did you keep cycling it?
No, don't. So we
Why? Can I
can't
ask?
get the vehicle started because we got ourselves a fuel injector leak. Check that out.
Because it's a Subaru. That's why.
Exactly.
That's the reason
So,
why it's still. It's
Back
been
to
for
the
almost 2
drawing
months.
board.
But 2 months is a little. 2 months?
They would have taken all my money.
Okay, they would have taken out your money, but that's the question.
They would have taken probably
Fuel
1 or
injector
2
leak,
weeks.
guys. Oh, and it's bubbling. Look, you can see all of that coming out. So the vehicle won't turn on, and we're going back to the drawing board. Nice job, Subaru. Nice job.